afternoon, evening, and welcome to Wholesome Roots.
Hello.
With special guests, Jess and Jeremiah.
Hi.
I'm here too.
And this guy. Dad.
Wait, who's here?
That's
What are you
better.
talking about,
Yeah,
Ryan?
there we go. That's better.
Hello, we have Denise and Kim and Mary's Vegetable Garden and Daniel. Thank you all for joining us. And Deborah and Christy.
Hello.
Are you guys excited? Tonight's going to be a good night, right? You can hear the song playing when I said that, didn't you?
No. I refuse to listen to that song.
What song? Oh, you don't want to.
Hello, Alan. Hello, Willow Creek Homestead. Hello, Holler Homestead.
Copyright problems.
Nikki, Homestead in the Highlands. 13 Moons Homestead.
Take your monetization.
Michelle Justice. Diana Justice Acres. Terry. Hello, everybody. I hope I got everyone. Oh, why is my live... How is the feed? Is it buffering or anything? It's showing that I have a mediocre health in my stream. So I just want to make sure everybody's seeing us okay. There's a bunch of you in here already, so...
Hey, there's Heirloom Permaculture. They came to my house.
Oh, cool.
Visited us, yeah.
And I see Green Gables made it tonight. Lots of familiar faces, or names anyway. Please, could you ask Jess, Lego on your Amazon wish list, is that for you, the kids, or Maya?
That
Maya.
would be for me. 'Cause I like Lego.
Yep, he put those in there. I need to have my kids add some stuff.
Alright, we can ask, what's the correct answer?
Yeah, I need to have my boys add some stuff too. Somebody asked me to do that. I will get on that soon. Someone asked you, how's your thyroid?
Doing much better, Alan. We got our meds back last Friday, so I'm feeling a lot better. But pretty much back to normal. I'm having a few spells of like brain fog, but pretty good.
Is that the hollers?
Yep.
Hey,
Cool.
we're not sleeping. Said the guys are sleeping. You notice our position. We're here to massage.
Ah, yes.
I like this.
This is a great plan.
Yep. And then later we'll swap spaces and then we'll get massaged.
Does that actually work that way?
If you tell people live, it's a verbal commitment. You have to do it.
So now we've got you under binding contract. Yeah, alright, cool. It's like a blood deal.
Hey, Robert. I'm so glad you could tune in tonight.
I hope
Robert
you're
and Daybird
feeling good.
Aviaries.
I
We've
would
been
love
thinking
to
about
get
you.
that cabinet.
I hope that you're feeling better.
Someone said you should go back and get the cabinet for the seeds.
I know, it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
I've always wanted one of those.
That's
I don't
very
know if I
cool,
commented
but
on that
I
video or
forgot
not.
about you.
What part of Georgia are we? We are just south of Atlanta.
West Central.
Let's just drop a pin and show everyone.
Hey, there's Sylvia Patton. She's a sweet lady.
Latitude and longitude.
Send them into the middle of the swamp.
Hello, Little Creek Homestead. How are you tonight? Hello, Two Family, Chris Root.
Chris is giving me a hard time because earlier I did a live with the camera sideways.
Ah!
She's like, wait, is it sideways? What's going on?
Oh, we're so excited to get to be here. We just got here. I was
Like,
hoping to get here a
literally.
little earlier, but like we hit so much rain and we just walked in about 20 minutes ago. So we're super excited to get to see everybody and probably stay up late chatting tonight.
We're awesome like that, right? So we've got 133 people in the room tonight.
41.
What?
Oh, is it
141 and climbing.
Really?
There you go, Ethan.
What's up, Ethan?
You got a wrench.
Let's just make everybody moderate.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
we might need the help.
Everybody,
moderator.
look under your seat.
There's
Pull out
a wrench.
that wrench and
You're a moderator.
You're a moderator.
Yeah.
You're a moderator. You're a
Nobody
moderator.
gets
You're
rejected.
a moderator.
Everybody goes home with a trophy.
Hello, City Girl Country Heart.
Hey,
So
Trolls
glad
don't
you
stand
can
a
join
chance.
us. 13 Moons Homestead. I don't know who I've already called out, so I'm just trying to make sure I just
My permaculture
Sprinkle
garden
few.
said they love seeing me drink so much water. Guys, I've had 1 cup of coffee today, so I mean, I think that
She's
that
getting there.
deserves a celebration, like a plaque or something.
What she doesn't know is I am the spokesperson for hydration.
So
You
yes,
will drink water
if you
you're
work
here.
Yeah.
if you work outside, like
Yeah.
you really realize how important it is.
Yeah,
So
we worked 4 years in the garden together at our old job, and he was constantly pushing me to drink
Yeah.
water because I'm bad about it. I won't drink water.
drink a lot
Not
of
counting coffee, I literally drink a whole gallon jug of water at work.
At
Oh,
least
yeah.
in the summer, you come
Oh,
home
yeah,
and
yeah.
say I ran out. I need more,
I
and he
usually
refills it.
Tell her I'm on my 2nd gallon now. I
Yeah,
love drinking water.
Once it starts getting hot, we usually go through and get like.
Truth, we've seen Ryan's jugs of water.
Well, we
Mahalo.
got like our kids and us like those. Well, you're away from the house. I'm at the house, so I just can go inside and fill up.
Yeah.
But we got those. They're not Yetis like off-brand Yetis, but
Yeah.
essentially you fill
Those
them up and
are-
they'll keep
Yeah.
ice or something.
Yeah, I like my.
We'll get them for the
off-brand.
kids too, because if not, like literally, we are washing like 60 cups a
Yeah.
day from getting a new cup every time they need a new drink of water.
Hey
I just drink
Morgan,
straight
glad
out.
you could join
Yeah.
us.
Past that.
I hope you don't mind. I just made you a moderator.
you get a wrench. You get a wrench. And you get a wrench.
And
I don't know if that's
did it make him a
military or
moderator?
whatever, where they force you to drink
Oh yeah,
caffeine,
there we go.
so I'll drink, you know,
Mine's
So
quarter of a
we
gallon
got your
at a time,
package
rather than just, like,
yesterday.
Dusty
I
really with
think.
the sip out
Thank
of
you
a straw,
so
like,
much.
you
We
know, 5
love
to
our
10
new shirts. In
minutes.
fact, Rowan and Liam
That's
took
where I
them
got
and
it
put
from,
them
so
on
I
and walked around all
green
night
one.
wearing them.
Had to drink 12 canteens a day.
Yeah, I know.
You had
The
tie
quail
a knot
are
on
doing
the
good
side.
here. How are your quail doing?
Tie a knot
They're
on it.
really
we didn't
good.
do
They
nothing,
grow so
but
fast.
They are.
They
They
check
are
you.
fast growers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Big 4 metal bib. My friend Lori.
That's super sweet.
For coffee.
176.
Somebody said I look tired. We just
You
drove
just drove,
500 miles, so
yeah.
yeah, like
They just drove 8 hours.
yeah, we just
They literally
we
just got
just
here.
got here like 20 minutes ago. So
Wow, we really have that many people. watching us tonight.
174.
that's awesome.
We-
Make sure you guys all are subscribed and that you're hitting the like, because I'm going to like push that real hard tonight, because we should bless this family with some support for their channel. And that's something that you can do that makes a really big difference whenever you subscribe and like and comment.
Yay.
Yes,
Go
we met
binge
on
watch all the
YouTube.
videos.
Yeah, last week we broke a record by breaking
We
100.
broke 100.
so-
Well, let's
Well,
double
that wasn't last week. That was the week before, because
Oh, yeah,
last
yeah.
week we didn't
skipped
go
last.
live.
Yeah, everybody's here tonight because
How's
they're like,
Autumn?
well, they're back.
How is Autumn? She's good.
She's right here.
She's good. She's eating and
does
everything.
good.
She's using her back legs a lot more. Like last night, she started scratching with her back leg and trying to scratch her head. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's moving her legs, like doing the right thing, moving them. You know, not just sporadic movements. But her front left leg seems like it's hurting her. It seems like it's a little inflamed, and I don't know if she just slept on it wrong, because like, you know, once she's in a sleeping position, she doesn't have a good chance of moving herself, and I have to like adjust her. So I'm not sure what's going on with that leg, but we're just babying her and giving her lots of extra love and affection.
I saw Jay from the Grateful Sunnites. She just sent me the bombest hat you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, cool.
And I actually shot a little bit of a video of it this morning. I was going to put it up today, but then I ended up going live to announce
It's a
about
pretty
tonight.
crazy
It is
hat.
the cutest hat I've ever seen. So y'all will see that soon once I get back
Yay.
home and can put it into a video. So
That's awesome. What is your birthday?
my birthday, no, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, the 16th is my birthday. So we're celebrating my birthday weekend. Somebody asked, so let's hit the thumbs up button or I'll fall asleep. I'm
No
alright.
falling asleep.
Y'all, my son Asher,
Hi,
his
Xavier.
eye got hurt last night. He and Toby were roughhousing, and Toby poked him really hard in the eye, and it scratched. And so I was up like half the night with him because he was hurting, and it's just one of those things that is just hard. And then driving today, so I'm not as tired as I look. Are y'all gonna do the yoga thing? Did y'all get tagged?
Yes.
Yes,
we
we got
are.
tagged too.
We
like-
were. Oh, really? I was gonna tag you.
Yeah,
What?
I got tagged.
Yoga.
The
Oh.
yoga challenge,
Couples
yoga
yoga.
pose
Couples
challenge.
yoga.
It's hilarious. It's so funny.
Ryan's like, oh yeah, I'm totally
I'm
in.
wearing my yoga
Yeah.
pants.
He's gonna wear his yoga
Um,
pants and everything.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I found a pair actually when I was cleaning Vivian's room, and I was like, oh, these would be perfect.
You did?
Yes, perfect. for
Yeah,
you.
Deep South challenged
My
us
gray
earlier
ones?
this week.
They're not yours. They're Vivian's. But they'd be perfect.
I somehow think I'm not going to fit those.
Crafting Squirrel says Maya's good save with the house.
Yeah.
That was scary.
That was really scary.
It was really scary.
unsettled
I
me.
worry about this place. It's
It-
built
it
in
was
1920s.
unsettling because then it started to come like you
Lots
said.
That
of
wasn't
wires.
it. Yeah,
Well, you
what we
started to
put on the
notice other
vlog
issues.
wasn't all that happened. Like, more stuff happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially what was happening was there was some kind of ground neutral sending power back through a loop, and that was grounding. It was basically how power works is it never dissipates, it always
So it's-
just recycles or
yeah.
moves to another. So in a power system, it's finding somewhere to go to your computer or somewhere else. And it basically had found the air ducts in the basement and was grounded, sending power to them. That's what was keeping our house functioning and not burning, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So
It was
when
bad.
we took the ducts
was
down
bad.
to replace the HVAC, it lost that outlet, which is what caused
so
the
then
heat
it
up.
was-
Because there was
Hey, you
a
broke
neutral,
200.
there
Yeah,
was
we
a
broke it.
neutral
Oh my
screw
gosh.
inside the power box that was molten.
Yeah,
that
it
night,
was like
the night
That's
before
scary.
he came and changed it, and so we basically just reduced all of our power load and tightened that screw down. And then the next morning at 8 a.m., the electric company guy came and
Only 24 thumbs up. Come on, everybody.
They
There's
spent
208
6
people
hours
watching.
6 hours and
Let's
replaced
get
the whole
all those
panel,
thumbs up.
The main wire running from that.
People
to the
keep
main,
asking
I mean, it was
about Maya's
scary,
finger.
like,
He
that's
cut
scary.
it last
was.
night working, pulling wire and working in the basement.
Yeah, I
He
sliced
got
it
a
pretty
boo-boo.
deep. It was
Yeah,
pretty
and
bad.
Rose just helped him doctor it when we got here because
Well,
he got here and he had it still
it's like
taped
4 o'clock
from
in the morning.
4
I
in
cut
the
my
morning.
finger. I've got more to do, so I just went upstairs, washed it with some water, and put a Band-Aid on it, and went back to work. That's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Sort of. It's very noble.
I looked
It's
for
very
Neo-
noble
I looked
of
for
you.
Neosporin. We didn't have any. So I was like, well, a Band-Aid will be fine. What could go wrong?
I'm seeing reports that we actually have like 121 likes.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Good. You guys are awesome. I hope everybody has.
You know,
Right.
I'm going to address a comment I saw like way earlier because they're coming so fast, so you guys forgive
and I'm
us
not
if
even
we
looking
miss
good,
them.
so.
But I did see a comment that asked about how you guys met. Is this the first time in person?
Not first time in
So-
person.
For
me.
For Rose, yeah.
Yeah.
This first
yeah,
time
this
for
is
Ryan.
the first
Time
time we've met
for me.
in person.
I met them at the conference, so I got to meet them face to face then. But Ryan.
We met through YouTube.
Yeah.
Right, like maybe this spring or so, I think Rose actually sent me a Facebook friend request and sent me a message and was like, hey, we have a lot in common. And so we just started chatting back and forth, and then, like Marco Polo and stuff. And so we talk on Marco Polo a lot.
Yeah.
And so we've like gone back and forth on YouTube, and then we hung out at the conference. And so it was really cool that we were going to be at this wedding tomorrow, and it's like 40 minutes from their house. And she was like, hey, do you want to come stay with us? And I was like, absolutely, because we are all about that, not paying for hotel rooms and visiting with friends. We're like, double win. Yeah, let's do that. So we were so excited to get to come.
And it was
Worked
so
out
funny
awesome.
because I sent her the event, the alpaca Christmas event, and I was like, any chance you want to come to Georgia to go to this with me? And I was like, totally like kidding, but I was like, maybe, you never know. And then when she was like, yeah, I was like, wait, what?
I said, yeah, I'll
She
come.
called me up, like my phone starts ringing. I'm like, what is she? Hello? And she's like, yeah, so we're coming.
And she was like, you're coming? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to come. Can I stay at your house? And she was like, are you serious right now? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to come stay at your house.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Really, really, really
She's so
appreciate it.
sweet.
Great people
Who would
together.
turn
Have
down that
fun,
offer,
guys.
you know?
We really appreciate the super chats. It really helps us out big time. It makes a big difference at the end of the month when we see that super chat build up, and it makes a big difference for our family. So I appreciate it a lot.
Now we're setting up our reputation for taking in wayward YouTubers.
Yes, we've had the Rhodes, we've had the Hollers, we've now had the Roots and
Sowards,
Refuge,
yeah.
Sowards.
Yeah, okay, so kind of funny development. We were going to drive all the way to South Carolina tomorrow night because we're going there in the morning. And then I get a message a little while ago from Robin from Big Bear. And she's like, so I heard a nasty rumor you're in Georgia. And I was like, well, yeah, I am. And so we get to talking, and they're really close to where we're going to church on Sunday morning. And so I was like, so do you want to house guests? And she was like, yes. So we'll actually be on Big Bear Homestead's live stream tomorrow. She's like, well, our live stream tomorrow. So I'm like, what the heck? Let's just go ahead. Let's live all weekend.
That's awesome. Are they even in here?
I don't know.
Jason, Robin, are you guys here? I don't know if I missed it. I haven't been paying attention.
I haven't seen him yet. But yeah, so that's just funny. Like, I was like, oh gosh, YouTube's going to get tired of seeing our faces this week. Well, we're going to be everywhere.
Well, Jason is the one who promoted my first live stream ever.
Really? They're so awesome.
I had announced it in one of the groups, and he was like, he sent me a private message, and he was like, yeah, I don't want to step on your toes or anything, but I was planning on going live at that time, like unscheduled live. And he's like, so let's do this. You go live an hour later, and I'll tell everybody to go over to your live.
That's awesome.
And I was like, our first live show was like huge compared to what it could have been, and I was just like, wow, it was really neat. It was really nice of them.
232, wow.
Wow.
Awesome.
So Kim, I wanted to acknowledge Kim Couch earlier said a comment where she'd been praying for us after my mom and all that. So I just wanted to say thanks for praying for us. It really helps.
We're so excited we're that we're gonna have the haulers with us for Christmas. I put that in a
mess. What is this? They said we're going to be doing a tour like them soon. Nah, little homie, that ain't happening.
No.
Ben was like, yeah, you guys gonna be doing the tour like us soon. I'm like, no,
I want to go home and stay in my bed.
If I'm 5 days away from my home, I need to go home. This whole driving around the country ain't happening.
I think our niche is just taking in.
Yeah, we'll just take it other people. That's it. We'll be like you guys.
We're getting good at this, so.
Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. That is so awesome.
If anybody has any important questions, please put them in all caps. It helps us see it better because we're just kind of,
and
scattered
don't
tonight.
Be scared to repeat it if we don't.
Yeah,
that's right.
A lot of times the chat gets moving fast, and it's hard to keep up with when you're trying to pay attention to everything. So we don't want anybody to get forgotten. So
just a couple weeks ago, we were addressing every single comment, and that's simply not possible.
Yeah, it's hard to do when it's going this fast.
It is going to be a wonderful Christmas full of boys, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Your house is going to be boys
I was kind of worried about
everywhere.
what Christmas would be like this year, being the first Christmas and all that. But honestly, having them come, I'm actually really looking forward to it.
We're really excited.
Very well behaved, too.
Yeah. They're going to have so much fun with them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm not worried about the Hollers kids. I'm worried about my kids interrupting the Hollers kids and doing something they would never do.
No, they'll be like, here, come jump out of this tree. Or
No, the Hollers are probably moving to Georgia, actually. Jay, sorry.
Actually, I didn't hear that. That's not what I heard. I heard it was more central to the United States.
No, it's North Carolina.
No one really likes the East Coast.
It's North Carolina, Georgia, and
Arkansas.
Maybe.
They just don't know it yet.
They
haven't been there yet.
We need to change the atmosphere in Georgia, so that's why they need to.
That's not a bad idea, change the atmosphere.
What is the conference about? Kathy asks. The Homesteaders of America conference has lots of great speakers like Jess. She's going to be giving a talk about gardening. There's people that do talks. Big Bear Homestead, he does a lot of information about trapping and predators on the homestead. There's just so many different things to learn. There's a bunch of different speakers, classes, workshops, vendors. It's a wonderful event. It's in Virginia, and it's October 11th and 12th, I believe, coming up next year. Hey, Paige! Nope, sorry, they're moving to Michigan. No. They don't want to be cold, I think, guys. I think it's important that we get them somewhere in the south.
Yeah. Of course.
When is the Michigan get-together? The Hootenanny is, I want to say, I honestly don't know. When is the Hootenanny? Two families in here, she knows.
Hey, Ella.
Hey, Ella. Yeah, I saw that too.
I'm sorry, I missed.
Kaylee said her and her daughter Ella are watching and asked us to say hello to Ella.
Hi, Ella.
Sweet Ella.
Hey, Ella.
Rose, you get that tree up. When you do, you can snap a pic of the ornament. Yes. Let me do that. It's actually still in my car. I've got it hanging in the mirror on my car. Ryan, remind me to get my ornament
I'll
and
get
put it on
tonight,
the tree.
actually.
We need to get you a sign for the yard. Wholesome Roots B&B. YouTubers welcome. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. We've talked about having a B&B someday, so that would be really cool.
Yeah, that's something that we've talked about doing, is figuring out like a tiny house or something to do.
The Hootenanny is July 27th. For those that were asking.
Hey, part-time permies, we have 4 real seasons in the South. 2 of them are just really, really short. That's all it is. Like, spring is like, hey, it's spring. Never mind, it's over.
What is everyone's favorite Christmas tradition?
Ooh. I mean, a lot of mine are centered around food and spending time with the family, eating
Food
the food.
is definitely a big part of mine. So we do a tradition. It's from my Lithuanian background. It's called kuchi, and it's on Christmas Eve, and we cook 12 dishes
Oh, wow.
to represent the 12 apostles, and it's just it's very. There's a lot of little traditions that you can do along with it, like having a piece of straw, like hay, under everybody's tablecloth, and whoever gets the short one gets to pick a present or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Stuff like that. But we tend to vary how much we stick to traditions.
Right.
So a lot of times it's just, let's just make some pierogies and keep it easy. But it's all like Baltic foods, pierogies and lots of fish, no real meats besides fish.
That sounds so good.
It's a lot of fun. And we exchange one gift that night. Everybody gets to open one gift, and it's something to wear that night.
Yeah,
so whether it's slippers or pajamas.
We usually do pajamas on Christmas Eve. And then we have a really cool thing in the town I grew up in Sherwood. There's a guy that lives in town, and I grew up with his sons, and he does the most elaborate light display you have ever seen. I'm actually going to do a video of it because that's one of our traditions, and my kids have been going to this every year of their lives, because even when we lived out of town, we always visited because my dad was always in Arkansas, and so that's kind of something that's really kind of fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I noticed that Bobblehead Homestead made it in. Thank you for joining us, and the City Stead as well. Got lots of great people in here.
I had a tradition.
Good night, Suburban. Sorry you couldn't stay.
Sort of faded out a little bit, but it used to be like my brothers and I, we would watch my brother that's closest to my age, we would always turn on that movie A Christmas Story, and they would have a marathon playing, and they still do it, but we don't have cable now, and also they've started showing like a more condensed version of it, not the full movie we noticed, but
it definitely has scenes.
Haven't done it in a couple years, mostly because we don't have cable. But
that name seems familiar, Amanda.
That's my friend from California.
Amanda,
Okay.
you don't have to get me any gifts, Vicky.
That's from California. Okay, I know.
When my son was young and at home, we would write Christmas stories to share.
Oh, that's a great tradition.
I bet that was really nice. Rowan would like that. I should do that.
That's really cool. So yeah, my friend Amanda, she said hi. We met at the expo. She came up and came to the expo, and we met there and started just chatting and stuff. And so we talk pretty regularly. That's kind of cool. I've met so many cool people through YouTube and just because of it. It's really awesome.
And Instagram.
Yeah. I know. All of my YouTube friends give me a hard time about my Insta, because I'm always like, yeah, my friend on Instagram, and I say that all the time. It was my first homestead community. I didn't have any friends in real life, doing what I was doing, so that's where I made all my homestead friends.
There was somebody I was talking to earlier today. She has goats, and I needed to get milk for Autumn, and we were talking about how nice it would be to have a buttering system in place. Because she's like, if you have eggs, I'll trade you for eggs. And I was like, my chickens aren't laying either. And then we were just talking about how nice it would be to have people that are local to us that would be willing to trade eggs, milk, soap, whatever it is that you do, whatever your craft is, and just get together once a month and barter and trade with whatever we have. And we really were having a hard time trying to think of other people. You know,
Yeah.
there's not. It's like we're so far apart. It's like I have friends that live like near Atlanta, but that's almost too far.
Too far to drive
You know,
for $10 or $15 worth of food. That's what I've run
Yeah.
into with living where we do, because we're 20 minutes from anywhere, and so
Yep.
like trading the gas adds up to where it's kind of hardly worth it. To
Yeah.
have to drive.
Paige says trade quail eggs.
Yes.
We'll certainly be able to do that soon.
Well, and that's what I told her. I said, after these next 80 are full size, we'll have plenty of eggs. But right now, I needed to have. We have just enough quail eggs coming in that we get to have a breakfast on the weekend with our quail eggs, and so we'll hold on to them and be stingy for now.
Todd said bye. It's 3 a.m. there, and he's got to go to work.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for stopping in
Todd.
such an early hour. I held goats for foot trim at a goat farm on Monday and got goat meat and pies in turn. Exactly.
Good trade.
That's excellent. My mom actually is getting goat meat tomorrow from one of her friends that has farm. And, my mom's been pretty disabled since her stroke, so she hasn't been able to do as much farming, hands-on stuff. Like, she used to go and volunteer at the farm and stuff. And she just will do little crafts now for them and, like, make little succulent planters and stuff, or, like, wreaths and stuff. And they're bringing her goat meat because she's always doing stuff like that for them,
Somebody asked, have you made deviled quail eggs yet?
That would be incredibly
That's
tedious.
no, that's a joke from the last
Okay.
time. It's Broussard.
Have you guys seen?
That's a joke from last.
Have y'all seen the Pratt's new video?
I'm gonna have to do it just
where he made a 1 quail egg omelet. He just put it up yesterday. I laughed my butt off watching
No.
that. He seriously, with all the fixins. And he literally like takes this little sliver of jalapeno and dices it up.
my gosh,
And this
that's
little sliver of
hilarious.
onion and dices it up. And like literally takes cheese and he just shreds like the tiniest bit.
I gotta watch that.
I was crying. I was laughing so
I've
hard.
got to watch that. That's a great idea.
It was so funny.
Oh, so Ethan was saying
I
that,
love the quail eggs.
the cat is out of the bag. Everybody is fully informed.
Are they really?
Ethan messed it up.
Okay.
So
180 degrees from average is actually spending Christmas with us too, and it was supposed to be
I
a
was
surprise.
the callers, and then he told Ben, and Ben wasn't supposed to tell Meg, and then Ben told Meg, and it's like I basically just sent Ethan a gif of a plane crashing.
I'm so relieved. I am so bad at
She
surprises.
hates, no,
I hate
not even bad.
surprises.
She hates it.
You can't surprise me. Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, so they're actually gonna come
You
down.
just
really
wait, Holler Homestead.
You
We'll
guys are going to
surprise
have
you.
the best Christmas.
Yeah, so we're excited. So yeah, that's even more kids. We're gonna have, I think, 15 kids all together.
Xavier, I am thinking about blowing out the next time I get one of those pretty colored ones. I almost blew out my hazel one. The one that was a hazel
Yeah,
color.
you're getting some gorgeous colors.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
almost blew it out. So I don't be surprised if I end up doing that.
Hey, just a quick little note. 248 people watching.
What?
Go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are watching and you are not subscribed to the Wholesome Moves channel, please go ahead and do so now. And please go and take a look and subscribe at our guests page, which y'all are probably
Yeah, make sure y'all are.
Make sure you subscribe to Roots and
Yeah.
Refuge too, guys. And make sure you check out all of our moderators. We've got Willow Creek Homestead, 180 degree from average, the Holler Homestead, Goldshaw Farm, Willow Creek Homestead. We had Green Gables Homestead, Part-Time Permies. Did I miss any of you? Thank you guys for moderating. We really appreciate it. We couldn't do this without you. Please go check out their channels and subscribe to them as well. We'd really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, Sylvia, the basement's getting done just in time for us to have a house full.
No, I told Ethan yesterday. I said this is all just for you. He's like, you don't have to do all that just for me. I'm like, oh no, it's completely just for you.
That's the only reason
That's
why
the
we
only
do
reason
it.
why we're doing all of this. And, to keep our house from burning down. That too, that's important.
So we're not doing the alpaca Christmas thing tomorrow because it was canceled because of rain, which ended up being today instead of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not going to be raining.
More time for
It's
us just to
probably
hang
gonna
out
be
here in the
too
morning, which
muddy.
is
Yeah. We'll just get to visit.
Yeah,
and
it'll be
chill.
Tomorrow we're going to be at, was it Big Bear? Is that what it's
tomorrow
called?
evening is Big Bear.
Well, someone was asking about
Yeah.
tomorrow evening where we're going to be. Big
Oh,
Bear
I'm sorry.
Homestead.
Don't poke the bear. I'm really loud, even if I don't lean forward. So
Oh,
I have a big mouth. The mic's right here, though, so that's
Okay.
probably why I was probably right in it.
I'm so quiet sometimes that I have to like be really mindful to try.
Bye, Allison.
Unless I
Have
laugh.
fun at work.
At which point I'm
The
incredibly
Jason
loud.
Homestead, please stop thinking and just get the quail. You will not regret it. I promise you. You will not regret it. The most
really
sustainable,
are awesome.
easy thing
If
I've
you don't
ever
like
dealt
it,
with.
if you don't like them, you can just eat them. I mean, it's quick.
Exactly.
That is
so
totally
Howard
true.
Travis says, Jess, I'm bringing a party of 10 for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Why not? Might as well. at this point.
Should we just go there for Christmas?
Baby.
She's like, don't tip
Can
me
I
with
bring
the
a baby
good
goat?
time. Sit right in.
No, she'll be walking by then, hopefully. If not, she'll be in a wheelchair. I've decided. As long as she's
You are
healthy,
yes.
we'll just build
You're
her a little
attached at
wheelchair.
this point.
Yeah,
She's-
you know, somebody, it was my mom, I think, was like, well, what would be her quality of life if she never walked again? And I was like, she seems pretty happy to me.
She is
She's
totally
very
just, like,
content.
really like social and content.
She's getting weighted on hand and foot.
She's faking. So that's what some people have claimed. She's just enjoying
She's
being
just
spoiled.
enjoying you carrying
Is it
around.
okay if Little Creek Homestead gets you guys gifts? I don't think Jessica has ever turned down a gift. Ever. We actually have, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a sock with some rice in it or flour
It's
or
so
something
cute.
with like troll
It's like
hair
a
on
little
top and a
gnome.
mustache. I don't even, listen, I can't
Somebody
even,
made it for me, and I
even
think it's so
describing
cute.
what
It's
it
on my
looks
little
like
shelf.
doesn't explain what it is. And it's sitting on our shelves in our kitchen. I'm going to show it in a video because it's so weird. And so Jessica loves gifts.
Oh my gosh! You're gonna be. Thank
No
you,
crying on
Paige.
Oh, totally crying, girl. She's totally gonna cry. She cries.
Alternative small holdings. I'm so glad you could join us at this late hour or early hour. That's very, very cool of you. Oh,
Okay,
Paige, you're
It's
you're gonna-
Alternative Small Holdings. That's affiliate, right? Like, did you change your name? Is that the same channel? Did I have this mixed up? Because I heard somebody say this, but I might have this different. Might have this mixed up with somebody else. I saw somebody. Gosh, this is going fast.
Don't cry, Rose Jits. I'm not crying.
She totally.
I'm
is
not crying. I'm
She's
just cutting
crying.
onions.
You're crying. I'm not crying. You're crying.
No crying. It's just been
We really, really appreciate that. Big time. Sometimes quail are not considered poultry, or you.
She
could
was saying
keep them
her
inside.
city only allows you to have 12 fowl, and she already has 12 chickens, so she didn't think she could get quail.
No, I
would,
think quail are different. I think they're classified differently because I've had people.
They don't make a lot of noise or smell, or and you
Yeah,
keep them in a cage, so it's not like
Yeah.
they're out. I mean, they're so
they don't
And
make
they're
sound.
little.
I mean, the
Sounds.
sounds that they make sound like birds in the woods.
Yeah, you could
So-
you could totally just pretend they're pets.
Oh,
and some people actually
Pets that
keep
give-
them.
Pets with benefits. That's what they can be.
Some people actually keep them in apartments, in the house. Is it okay? Yes, it's okay, but Sammy, you don't have to, sweetheart. I appreciate it, but you don't have to.
Part-time Permy said Alternative Small Holdings is at 976 subs, only 24 away
What?
from 1,000. You guys go.
So,
give them-
Alternative Small Holdings was nice enough to join in with us tonight. So, in the middle of the night, you guys go
Yeah,
check
yeah.
them out and subscribe.
Absolutely, that first 1,000 is
Morgan.
that's a big. What did
Somebody-
Morgan say?
Technically, they are considered fish.
Leave Morgan. Why is it always you?
Somebody give that channel a wrench.
Morgan.
I already did. How do you eat the eggs of quail? We hard boil, we scramble, we fry. We're gonna in the morning. We're gonna cook them breakfast, and we're doing what do you call them? Eggs in a basket.
Eggs in a basket, eye bread.
Eye
to
bread.
some.
What, everybody calls it different, but a piece of bread with a hole in the middle with the egg.
And let me tell you guys a quick tip.
You've
for
never
that.
had
We call it holy
Yes,
bread.
yes, we call it
A
holy
quick
bread.
Holy bread. Everybody calls it different.
Yeah, I know that.
Quail eggs cook so fast. So quick tip, just for you guys, when you're making the eye bread or when you're cooking
Hello,
it like
Howie.
that, the hole in the bread can take 3 or 4 eggs. So crack the eggs into a little cup first,
That's
so then
a
you
good
can
tip.
pour them all in at once. Otherwise, you're gonna have eggs finishing at different times. So.
Yeah, whenever on the video that the Pratts put up with the omelet with the one quail egg, he put it in. He's like, here we go. He poured it in. He's like, oh, it's done. It was just almost immediately.
Yeah, they are fast.
They are very fast.
So you got to get the technique down. The little scissors that cut the top off that's a game changer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we
I
got
love
some
those
of
little
those,
scissors.
yeah.
A paring knife isn't too hard. but
Alternative
those
small
scissors-
holdings, they would be perfect as Scotch eggs.
Oh, yes.
Perfect. I've been dying to
what
get
that
him to
is.
do that.
It's an egg covered in sausage and breaded and fried.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
And they'd be like
And a
so little
perfect
bite
size.
size.
They'd be great for an
It's
appetizer
great.
or
How do
something.
you do that?
I
What
would
do you
just
mean?
take
You just have to
sausage
peel?
patty and
When I had a quail, I
Crack
couldn't
it
crack
into
the
it,
eggs
and
without
you
smashing the
hard
whole
boil
thing.
it.
Exactly.
Hard
That's why
boil.
those
And then you
scissors
put
make
it in
such a
the
big
sausage.
difference.
and
That
then you
sounds
drop
awesome.
it in oil.
Ryan
and
will
just fry.
take them and eat them raw too.
Yeah,
He'll just
anytime there's a cracked quail egg out in the barn, and I know it's from that day, I pull out my pocket knife and slice the top off and eat it on the spot. I mean, I've done that
good
probably
protein.
100 times by now.
We haven't gotten eggs yet from ours because we just got into them. So I'm really excited to start getting eggs from them.
I thought we had an egg from our teenagers tonight.
Oh.
It wasn't an egg. There was they're all hanging out in the food dish, and I poured the food in. I thought they were all out. I'd actually covered
You buried
one
one
up to her head. Yeah. I thought I was an egg. I reached in to get an egg, and
It's just a little quick.
That's funny. So Paige told me this the other day, and I want to make sure that you see this comment because I thought it was very true. Roots and Refuge, your little Ben has an amazing soul.
Yes,
He
does.
really does.
He's
Little
such
Ben?
he's
Yes.
such a special boy. He really is.
He's
enjoy
always
him
he
so
always
much.
tells me he loves me on Marco Polo.
Yeah, he'll say, "Oh, it's Rose. Oh, hey, I love you, Rose." Say
I'm
every
like,
time.
I love you too.
He's a sweet boy. He's my sidekick, my little shadow. He's just with me all the time, and I enjoy him so much.
Tips for raising turkeys. You have to be very vigilant when they are babies. Make sure you keep magic water with them at all times when they're little to help prevent any issues from coming in. Also, today's video I talked about how weeds can help prevent coccidia in birds. That's something I did with my turkey, ducks, quail, chickens, all of them. They get a handful of weeds with the roots attached because it contains the native coccidia to your area, so that they get small doses of the coccidia so that they build up a resistance to the coccidia so that they don't end up getting coccidia and getting sick and dying, because that's the number one thing that kills baby turkey poults.
We are not going to be home for our Sunday live. It's Jessica's birthday. I don't know. Have we decided what we're doing Sunday? I think we're just going to hang out, aren't we?
We're gonna be heading back to our house, but we won't
We've
be on
considered
live.
doing like a Monday live, maybe.
But we're here, and then we'll be on Big Bear Homesteads live tomorrow evening.
And then we'll
so-
probably get a message tomorrow to go to someone else's live.
We'll just
and they're
go
probably
all
coming back here.
we just go all over YouTube.
Depends on how good your breakfast is.
Well, we are defrosting 2 pounds of bacon and
Oh, wow.
some sausage.
Alright.
So
I brought
I
in
think
all
you
the
might
I
enjoy.
brought in all the quail eggs that we have from the past couple days.
Oh
Sweet.
man, y'all
I've
are
actually
pulling
never
out.
had quail eggs before.
Really?
I'm
No.
excited. Because our quails are getting big.
Somebody asked, do we
Our
prefer
friends-
chicken or quail eggs?
What
And
do you
I gotta
prefer?
say, I prefer quail eggs.
Really?
Our friends Homestead Evolution have a video about processing quail. It's a great video. You should definitely check it out. I don't process animals on video. It's just something I chose not to do early on in my YouTube career, and I just prefer it that way.
I'm not sure.
I'll
about
show you
that.
the before and the after, but not the actual act. So, but there's plenty of other videos that do it. You eat good at Wholesome Roots,
Yeah, I
that's
was
for
about to
sure.
say, Meg said that.
We try. There is so much love in this community. There really is.
Bye, Willow Creek.
Oh,
Bye,
Willow Creek, I hope you
Creek.
feel better,
Yeah,
sweetie.
we hope you feel better.
Everybody go check out Trisha at Willow Creek Homestead. Give her some love. Can y'all come school us on live streaming? There you go. VW Family Farms needs some...
Yeah, you can come to our house and do it from there. 'Cause
They had a hard time with their internet
their
the other
internet
day.
was so
'cause
bad. It
it's-
was the most country
Oh.
auto-tune. It was like, I thought I was listening to a Post Malone or something. Which I can say that because I know them personally. It was hilarious. Like, I was laughing so hard at them.
Aw,
We
thank
stuck
you,
it out
Howie.
and
That was a nice
watched.
compliment.
I this whole setup that Rose has going on is pretty legit. I just always go live off of YouTube, but I am so technically just challenged on stuff. I
can
just
do
don't
some
know how to do.
recension.
Yeah,
Actually, honestly, I'll probably wait till
Yeah.
Ethan comes and then have him set it up.
Yeah.
OBS is really easy. My son, I mean,
you
literally,
guys-
you just download it. It's free.
They haven't
And
met
turn it
our
on.
they haven't met our tech support.
Oh,
yet,
that's right.
have they?
Dalton's been hiding in his room since you got here, hasn't he?
We have a Dalton.
Oh, nice. I don't have a Dalton. How do you get a Dalton? Well, it's a long story. For another time. Yeah.
Oh, Liz is great community for you UK homesteaders, though. You guys should plan a get together over there.
Yes, absolutely. Liz is awesome. We're actually going to be doing, we're going to have a few people together on a few days after Christmas because Ben, Holler, and Maya have the same birthday. So we're going to we're going to have a little birthday party. And VW Family Farms is going to come over. Oh, they laid a new phone line today. That's
pretty
so
cool.
good.
Yeah,
I hope y'all
cool.
get the internet situated. It is rough trying to do YouTube when you have bad internet.
Well, they just upgraded
Horticulture
ours.
Horticulture Geek has a neat question. If you could take one thing from each other's homesteads and put it in action on your homestead, what would it be?
That's a good question.
From her homestead?
Yeah.
Hands down, it would be raised beds. I can't afford the material. We had beautiful raised beds at our old garden that Ryan and I managed, and it was always immaculate. I never had weed issues. But put that raised mound of dirt on the ground, and the weeds just go
Yeah.
and cover it.
Raised
and I'm
beds
just like,
definitely make
raised beds
things
would definitely
so
be
much easier
what
to
I
do.
would have.
As far as Rose's homestead, Rose just knows a lot about different stuff, so maybe I'll just take your brain. That's what I'll
say we both have.
She's just gonna steal
I'm
my
just gonna
brain.
take her brain. That's
We
it.
just got quail. We
I
just
need
got
that.
quail. We
Yeah,
have
she's just been
chickens.
doing the
We have
things that I'm trying to
Nubians.
learn about for
Yeah.
longer and
You
knows
guys
a
have
lot
way more
about them.
turkeys than us,
Like,
I'm pretty sure.
like
We only have
obviously.
We only have one turkey
Don't we have
now.
one turkey?
Yeah,
We're
we're
down
gonna
to
be
one.
getting
We're
more.
down to one turkey.
So we just started in quail, but Rose has been doing that for a long time. And of course, everybody knows she knows about goats, but I mean, truly about a lot of different things. We were just talking about today, like about fermenting, foraging, all that stuff. I mean, I'm really kind of new on a lot of those things, so experience.
Rose's brain is amazing.
I agree.
Yay,
Don't eat my brain. Don't eat my brain.
She's quite attached to it.
Rose is an encyclopedia of information.
We had a big who's that? I can't pronounce that.
Broussard.
Yeah, we had a big problem with ants this year also.
Yeah, I'm
We're
hoping
gonna
to-
try some. Actually, a lot of people on YouTube have given us suggestions on natural ant remedies, so we're gonna try those out.
Sammy,
DVDs always
you already have my
work
heart,
really well.
so yes,
Bites
you can
matches
totally
surf.
give me yours.
We tried that. They honestly crawled around on it and like basically like,
girl.
laughed at us.
Really?
More
So,
foraging,
someone
yes.
gave
It's
us,
not
like,
really a great time of year. I'm gonna do there's a couple of winter weeds that I'm gonna do
like a
videos
pepper,
on though.
some kind of ground
The
pepper,
chickweed
some
and the
other
henbit
stuff.
and
I don't know. I
the
have to
dead
go back
nettle.
and
So I
check
will
it
be
out.
definitely doing videos on
But
those.
we did try to
Do you have
research and it didn't
oyster
work.
mushrooms down?
Oh
here?
yes.
Oh, yes.
We have them growing naturally on our homestead, and
Check-
we also grow mushroom plugs and logs.
Check out some of our old videos. I'm sure we've.
I don't know if they're titled correctly, so that you would. Well, one of them
know.
is because you're up on a ladder
Yeah.
cutting down a huge
I'm
oyster.
on a ladder wearing
Can't wake up.
BDU pants and my Kevlar helmet. I think up in a tree cutting it.
Kaylee said she'd just like to take me
Aw.
and you for her homestead.
We're coming.
Yes,
Let's
we're
do
coming
it.
to the
That
UK.
would-
We're coming to stay with the homestead in the Highlands first, and they're gonna put us up and feed us.
Oh, that would be fun.
No, wait, we're going there.
I think we're all going.
Anytime someone asks, Jeremiah's like, "Oh yeah, we'll come to your house."
We watch
No,
watch
people are like,
Outlander. So
when are
we
you
know
coming to
about
Australia? I'm like, when are
Scotland.
you flying me out? I'm coming. Just let me know when.
Nubians, by far. Country homestead preacher asked Rose, "How did you learn so much? Have you always been on a farm?" Pretty much. I've almost always been on a farm. When I wasn't on a farm, I was trying to turn my home into a farm and working towards it. But yeah, I grew up homesteading. My parents are both homesteaders, and they're crazy old hippies, and you just learn a lot that way. And then I did a lot of certifications. I've got stacks of them. Like, if I get interested in something, I don't want to just learn a little bit about it and move on. I want to learn everything there is to know about it in detail, as deep as I can go.
180
It's just what I do.
180 degrees says molten aluminum sounds good only if we say it like the English.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminium, that's it.
That works great for ants. You pour it in the ant bed and then you have an interesting sculpture.
Yes, Terry. Terry, did you send an email? I haven't responded to the emails yet, but I mentioned that in a video that I will be responding to everybody's elderberry cutting elderberry cutting emails at once so that I can send them all out at once.
Honestly, Jessica, would you...
So definitely send me that email if you haven't.
What would be your favorite goat for milking? Because I think you've been sold on La
I
Manchas.
really like my La Manchas. I really do.
He won't let me.
Nubians are great.
They
Jeremiah
don't have ears.
had to
creepy.
Yeah.
I can't look at them.
See, I like
I'll
them.
fist bump that.
Jeremiah doesn't
They're the
love them
ugliest
because
little
they're
goats
so
I've ever
weird
seen.
looking. They are quite alien looking, but their milk is so good.
We
They're
even
so
showed them
quiet
on
and
YouTube once.
sweet.
People were like, what
I
happened
had
to
a
your goat's
three-
ears?
I have a
You cut them off,
3/4.
you monsters. I'm like, no.
I have a 3/4 Nigerian dwarf, but I haven't milked her, and my half Nigerian dwarf, I didn't want to milk her. I have friends that have Nigerian dwarfs, and I've tried milking them. Their teats are so tiny. To get 2 cups of milk if you're lucky, to sit there doing this, I can't do it. And Nigerian dwarfs jump. They will jump any fence you put up. My only goat that can jump our fence is my Nigerian dwarf.
We just got our first one.
Sorry.
But
Tiffany Cannon. Hi, guys.
Hey, Maddie.
Please say hi to her daughter, Maddie.
Hi,
Maddie.
And she wants to know, what video editing do you all use?
We use iMovie.
We use Premiere Pro.
So you got the
I can
Apple
show you some of that.
people, and
Yeah,
you
I
got
need to learn about
Windows people. So if you're a Mackie or an Apple person, you can use that, or what was it again?
I'm gonna learn Premiere.
iMovie?
Yeah,
you
that's
can
just
get
the
Premiere
free
Pro
thing
on
that
Mac,
comes with
but
it.
Apple provides this free, and honestly,
That's all I know how to do. I'm gonna learn
it's
more.
just, and it's trying, like, while we're trying to keep videos going, it's hard to learn a new program because then you're not getting videos up. And
Right.
So Apple Movie, I'll be honest, I've compared the two. I have a programming background. You know, I have my associate's degrees in computer science, so it's not that I can't understand tech and all that. But as far as functionality, you have way more options with Premiere Pro, but iMovie's simple.
It gets the job done.
It gets
for
the
some
job done. It gets the job done quickly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why we've stuck with that for now. Like, I think we have plans to learn how
Yeah.
to be more diverse in editing, but
I want to learn how to make really cool videos, like that are,
More cinematic.
Yeah, more cinematic.
Yeah,
that's the word.
that's what I was.
I
She
took
was
some,
saying
I
on
can't
the-
word right now. Like I'm over here like.
I've
took
been
some
wanting
classes,
to
and we
do that
used,
too. Good night, Stony Creek
oh,
Heritage
man,
Farm.
what
I
was it
didn't even
called?
see
Pro
you.
Tools.
Good night.
Take care.
And it was on Macintosh.
Yeah.
Pro Tools, but this was some years ago. It was digital media technology. And,
Oh,
we were
your
using
daughter's
candy cans with
birthday,
actual
Broussard.
film,
Happy
and
birthday.
then,
What's your
Oh,
daughter?
okay.
Abby. Happy birthday, Abby.
Happy birthday.
Guten Geburtstag.
Yeah, Peter McKinnon's awesome. I don't ever aspire to be quite like that, because I mean
he's a
he's
little too
something
fast
else.
paced and it doesn't work with our lifestyle.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm saying? Like,
but so maybe like that, yes, though, like more
influence.
cinematic.
Like,
yeah.
that's inspiration, but like, because I really like his videos and I can sit and watch them.
Thank
but like,
you,
we don't
Lori.
live in New York City, so I mean, like, doing the B-roll the way that him and Casey Neistat do, and the fast changes, like, it'd be like, goat head, goat butt, goat head, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't work, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can think you draw on that stuff for influence because they're excellent at what they do, but I think it'll be different for this niche of people.
Yeah.
All right. 266 people.
Yay! Make sure y'all hit the thumbs
That's a
up
lot
and
of
subscribe.
people.
Let's make their day and subscribers. Y'all do that thing. That'd be so good.
Deb, I'm not supposed to be having coffee back in my diet, but I am using it as a crutch right now, here and there. Annie, no! A Christmas gift for the Homestead Rose. You always, no matter what the distance is between us. I love you! That is my best friend.
That's so
from
cool.
back in Massachusetts. Yeah. I didn't even know you were in here. Were you hiding? You're so sweet.
She's not supposed to have coffee, and I do.
Ryan
remind
hides it.
her about
He
that.
will not make enough coffee for me, even when I ask him to. So then I have to add a little spoon of coffee to my choffee to get me that little caffeine boost. But I'm not doing it every day.
I placed the choffee in
front of the coffee
the
maker.
stuff.
Yes, I
Yeah,
noticed.
like-
Yeah. He's taking good care of you.
Yeah. Alpine goats are wonderful. I have, well, I guess we're just down to one Alpine
Yeah.
now, huh?
Yeah.
We got rid of the others. I have one that's really good production, and she's long-term production. She just keeps giving me milk for a long time, and that's wonderful.
And she gives you a lot.
Yeah. So it's in every breed you're going to find different things from different farms. Some farms concentrate more on show quality, and some farms focus more on milk production. So you really, really have to pay attention to where you're buying your goat from and check out the goat and taste their milk if at all possible. Because there are some goats that taste downright funky.
Yep.
So I would hate for somebody to end up getting a funky flavor goat. Hello, Big Bear Homestead. Glad you could finally join us.
It's Big Bear.
We've been talking about you a whole bunch. I'm gonna get alpacas, emus, and peacocks. Hopefully this year. Those are my next 3
I don't want to get any of those things.
homestead animals to have.
I don't see a point in emus really. They're pets.
Unless you can learn to ride them.
Or you're eating
They're
them.
beautiful.
I would love to teach my kids to ride different animals and then have
Thank
them all
you,
mount
Doc
up
Creed.
and,
I really appreciate
ride
it.
into, like town with like an emu and a cow and a horse.
Yes,
I think it'd be fun. to,
quail
go
are
and
the next
hunt
chicken.
Big Bear
for
said
sure.
it was
Oh,
game
that would be
night.
fun.
That's what it
Cross
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, we're going to be, there's
Honestly,
Big Bear
my
where we're
favorite
going to
Christmas
be
tradition is
tomorrow
hunting
night.
after
We're going to be
Yeah.
visiting with
I love
them
going
and
to
on
the
their live
I'm
live
probably
stream
going in
tomorrow
the
night.
morning.
Oh, I just saw a really good question.
Season's closed till
Um,
after Christmas.
We're in
Goats or
both-
cows,
both
which
right
would
now.
be better for milk? Jason
I do
Homestead, that's
both.
going to depend on
I like the cross.
if you want a lot of milk. Cows give like 5 gallons of milk a day. I could never go through 5 gallons of milk a day, even making cheese. I tried. He worked at a sheep dairy a few years back, and they had a couple of cows, and when they stopped making cheese, the cows were still in milk, and they still had to milk them, but they were no longer making cheese, so they were like, dump it out to the pigs, I don't care, you know. Ryan was bringing me home 5-gallon buckets of milk, raw Jersey milk, and it was awesome.
Like
and I was
a
making
day.
cheese, I was making butter, I was making sour cream, yogurt, you name it.
You
But
can't
it
go
was
through that
too
much,
much.
yeah.
It was
Even
way too much.
Our family can go through some milk, but we couldn't go through that much.
I made the best homemade eggnog too with that
Oh,
stuff.
I bet it was so good.
I want to make homemade eggnog again, probably using the goat milk and quail eggs. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be
Well, I was
interesting.
doing duck eggs and
That would be
cow's
really
milk.
rich.
Man, that was some good stuff.
I'm actually researching different breeds right now of goats so that I can make a video about the different breeds and why you would choose which ones. So that's hopefully going to be soon. It's going to be in my book, so I have to research it anyway, so I figured I might as well make a video about it. Do you need some water? Let me go get you some.
I'm good.
I'll be right back.
Just like a southern host. You're like, no, I don't need it. And they're like, I'm going to get it anyway. You
Well,
do
bless
need
your
it.
heart.
I stole it. I have the
Backward
command.
time.
I have the command now, and now I'm gonna get my back rubbed.
Do you want to
Come
move
on,
up and
you gonna rub it or
not
what?
really.
No,
chat?
no,
Nobody's
not
here for
happening.
me, so it's all good.
All right.
Oh, you better quit. They're going to ask you to take your hair down.
Listen, the hair down is a special occasion. It stays in
Same.
half for a reason, so. Besides, you guys, it's like you can handle the glory.
I don't know much about chaff hay,
We
but
did. We were feeding chaff hay, and I think there are a lot of great things about chaff hay if you could go through it quick enough. We stopped using it about the time when we had the dark period, I guess we could call it, because we weren't sure what was causing that, and we haven't went back to it. It's kind of expensive,
yeah, it is expensive.
yeah. But yeah, we used to, and it can be good. I can tell you that. I can't say anything bad about it.
Y'all are going to do the yoga challenge, aren't you?
We are going to do that, but we've been incredibly busy. I've been really busy with work. It's been poinsettia season, deliveries, and I've been working 6-7 days a week. Finally, I'm done delivering. I'm actually off work tomorrow. So yeah. more time is going to open up now, so that's good.
How many pickling cucumber plants would you plant to get a good harvest for pickles? It really depends on your family size and like how many pickles you're gonna need. I like to stagger mine so that they're not all coming in at once, because you can take just a small bucket of cucumbers and make a batch of pickles at once and not do them all at once. Year before last, I did like 5 plants and they all came in at one time, and we had like 5-gallon buckets of pickles. I made enough, or of cucumbers, and I made enough pickles to last us all year, and there were still some left over. And this year I staggered them, and that was really good. I think I had 4 plants this year, and that was enough for our family.
Birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jess. Happy birthday to you. You just can't stop laughing. You're so funny.
I'm tickled. I just won't stop for a second. Make a wish. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
You can't tell the way.
Yay.
Oh.
Paige, that is the plan. I can finally get back out and hunt. I'm taking my rifle with the scope to have it bore-sighted so I can use that rifle. But tomorrow morning, I'm either going to go out with the crossbow or I'm going to go out with the 12 gauge. So I saw your comment.
What is that?
The best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's an alpaca sweater.
Oh my gosh. It has alpacas on it. Oh my gosh.
I knew you would love it. I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh,
I'm gonna live in it.
Is it made out of alpaca wool?
No, it's not. That was the
Oh.
only downfall of it.
Blasphemy. I'm going to put this in the
That is
kitchen.
Yeah, and can you get her water? Because I totally didn't get her any water.
Oh. I love it.
It's got pockets.
Y'all look at my sweater. It's got alpacas. As many alpacas as I need on my farm.
How many alpacas are on there?
Plenty.
I only need 2 alpacas. I'm good with
I don't
2.
need this many alpacas.
Yay.
That's a great gift. Thank you so much.
What did you do with our cup?
Oh, it's
Oh,
right
I
here.
didn't take it. I was just going to bring the jug. Sorry.
Thank you. That is so funny. I'm so tickled.
Sammy, that's a great idea. I will totally pick you guys. It has pockets, right? That's like my favorite.
Jay said, man question, how many?
How many?
Did you see your present that was on the table in there? I brought you? Will you go get that on the table?
It's not my birthday.
I'm a gifter. I love being in presents.
I will get you a link for that. I'll have to add it
yes, do
after the video. I found it on Amazon. I really, 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 really thought it was perfect for her.
That's so cool.
Monica Lewis, why is the dog put up? Is he destructive? Not so much, but right now, Khaleesi,
Yeah.
we had Khaleesi spayed recently. And
Last week.
Yeah, so we don't want her to get too hyper with it, or him to get too hyper with her.
Oh
So
my
he's put up.
gosh.
She's in the house, by the way.
Yeah, he would jump all over her. And
She gets
injure her.
7 to 10 days of being a house dog. So she's.
Oh
in here
my
too.
gosh, y'all. She just
Wow.
outdid me with her birthday.
I don't think so.
Look at that. Look at
I'm
that.
sure this will provide
Why didn't
much
you
in
bring her the big catalog?
Oh yeah. The big one. And seeds to go with it.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Yay. Awesome.
Roots.
I love my Baker Creek.
Mini roots.
Awesome. I needed more roots.
That's our
We're
thing.
all about roots around here. If you guys
Yep.
don't know.
Oh, that's what else I was gonna do so when we started roasting root vegetables, one of the things we did that was so amazing is we took turnips and treated them like potatoes and made breakfast hash browns with them. and it was like so good. So we're gonna have that with
sounds
breakfast
awesome.
too, but it's gonna be radishes.
That's awesome.
Roots
Smiley
from the roots
Jess.
for the roots.
I've been called Smiley Jess before in my life. I've been a giggler like my entire life, and I'll get tickled, and I just can't stop. Like, and it's funny because like some people are really close to me know that once I get tickled, it's done. Like I'm just
Hashtag root sisters.
There it is.
I thought it said rootsters. So.
Rootsters.
Yeah, that's kind of
No, Robert named us hashtag root sisters.
Okay.
It's just kind of stuck.
Fried turnip
I'm not-
chips. That sounds good. You can be a rootster.
You still have pizza on your face, messy boy.
He's so cute.
Oh, goodbye, Terry. Thanks for coming. Valerie says hi, Liam.
Hi.
Oh.
All right, guys. It is 9 o'clock. Is
Yeah.
anybody got any more questions? We got 267 people in the room. I hope we have that many thumbs up.
There should be at least that many. Probably more because of the people that left already. I'm guessing there's like 300. You know.
Mom, I need water.
You need water. Yay. We drink water here.
Yeah, that's something that we've always been very committed to, is being real. Like, there's no reason. It's hard to be fake. I wouldn't want to. Even in front of the camera, it's no, it's too hard. I'd rather just be me. And Anne Marie can tell you that this is me. This is how I've been since I was a teenager, when we were hanging out and being wild and crazy teens together.
Ethan's ducking out to go get that food.
Uh-oh.
He's like, nice hanging out with you guys. Bye.
Yeah, I think we're going to end the live stream soon, and then we'll be able to hang out and be real.
Monica Lewis, Boomer Sooner. We got a shot. It's a really, really long shot. We could beat Alabama.
Yeah, we'll
Right
see
after
about
that, Jesus will come in on a cloud.
Oh no, Ariel, I'm so sorry.
What it?
Just got a boo-boo.
Oh.
My mom got one the first day it was out. Sadly, we still don't have it. Oh, bummer. Well, I just want you guys to make sure you go check out all of our awesome moderators and subscribe to their channels. Give them some love. Make sure you go check out Roots and Refuge. If you haven't already, I'm seeing a lot of people in here that are from Jess's channel, so I'm really glad that you guys came. I really appreciate that you decided to join in our live show, and I hope that what you've seen tonight has made you want to subscribe to our channel and go check out some of our videos.
Yes, please do. I would love for this to be a blessing to this sweet family. If you guys will just go give them some love, go give them some comments and watch their videos and thumbs up. That stuff makes a big difference. Like, you know, some people don't understand exactly how it works for YouTube, but as a content creator, whenever you engage with our content, whenever you subscribe, you know, sometimes you don't even realize you're not subscribed, because once you watch something, YouTube starts showing it to you again. But hitting that subscribe button drives that number up, and it helps other people say, oh, this is a channel that has interesting content. The more subscribers you have, the more YouTube helps push your videos. It just makes a big difference when you engage. So if you watch, subscribe, like it, comment. It really does make a huge difference. It really helps.
Thank you for that, Jess.
That was Liam's.
I think that the best part of this, though, is just getting to hang out with my friends. So that's really what it's all about. So
Yes, Hollers, y'all, they're gonna be with us on the 21st. I'm so excited. I get to see so many friends soon.
Hollers, are you with Kelly and Bo tonight? Or are you not
are
there
they?
yet?
I don't know if they were there yet. Yeah, we'll have 180 degrees from average with us on the 24th, and the Hollers with us on the 21st.
That's
And
gonna be
then
fun.
we'll be at Big Bear Homestead tomorrow night, joining them on their live show. They're going to put us up tomorrow night on our travels.
Alternative smallholding is 1001.
Yay! We could do it. See, that's what this community is all about. Awesomeness.
Also,
Helping-
I saw
helping
Robert
neighbors.
said to say hi to his mom, Barbara. So hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Yeah, Wholesome Roots is going to be at 10,000 subs by 2019.
I hope so.
Let's hope.
Wouldn't that be awesome if we could help that happen, guys? I just think it's amazing whenever you just put the small amount of effort in that it takes to help somebody reach their goals. I think we should aim to do that. Oh. All right.
All right, everybody.
Jeremiah's back here.
We're gonna go hang out. So
Yeah.
we're gonna ditch you guys.
We're gonna go eat cake.
Yes, we do need to go eat some carrot
I
cake.
gotta eat my dinner first.
Maybe
I came
you
in
can
so
start
fast.
with the cake.
I came in so fast. It
It's
was
got
like, let's
carrots
just do
in
this
it.
first.
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah, it's roots. You got me root cake.
Is it a carrot cake?
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
You didn't make a radish cake?
I wanted to make a beef
I wanted
cake,
to bake,
but
but
we
you
didn't have
know,
time.
yeah.
We will see you tomorrow night, Big Bear Homestead,
I
and
will
everybody
bake
that goes, y'all go follow Big
Yeah,
Bear
make
too,
sure you-
Yeah, Big
and-
Bear Homestead. We like
and-
meat,
will make
delicious
carrot
cooking,
cake.
hot chocolate.
No pressure or anything.
No
Like,
pressure.
we invited ourselves to their house today.
Right.
So
Now,
like-
I will say this, just like so you guys will get the same opportunity to
Score
back up
higher
the top.
or lower, you know, maybe.
We love you guys so much. Make sure y'all hit
What
that
does it
thumbs
say?
up. I'm gonna keep
He
pushing.
says, I got mead.
Oh.
All right, we're
Is
coming.
that supposed to help the meat taste better? So it's not as good, or I'm confused.
Ryan's gonna be joining them now. Thanks. You just stole my man.
Oh, he's coming with us.
I
He's got
need
mead.
mead. I need some mead.
Doesn't
We
that
haven't-
mean he
we
looks
haven't
like he
had it.
needs mead? I'm just gonna call you Ragnar from now.
like,
Seriously,
yes.
What if it's the
you
first
could
time?
literally walk into a Viking movie and no one would even be like, "Oh yeah, of course he belongs here." I like
Yeah.
it.
He's like, yes, that is true.
Well, I
He
can
said,
wa-
"Come on, brother."
How far away is Big Bear?
Athens area, so it's like 4 hours.
It's not that
It's
bad.
less.
I
They're
drove
less
to
than that.
Athens.
They're less now. We plugged it
weeks
in.
ago.
Oh no, maybe I was checking it from the wedding.
Oh, you were checking it
Yeah.
from the wedding, so
Yeah.
that's about
Athens isn't that bad.
Well, you know, the Georgia Organics Conference is in Athens this year, I think. Possibly. I think I heard that somewhere. But anyway, thank you guys. We love you. Thank you so much for the super chats. Totally appreciated. We're sorry you can't be here too, Sammy. Someday you're going to come and visit me with your mom. We love you guys. Take care. Peace.
Peace.
Good night.